Welcome to Airborne Sealife, where we have had record-setting, and by we I mean me, record-setting internet problems because I can't trust two major telecom companies to run. I'm Yusuf. That's Manuel. Brendan's not here because he went to go fight the Kraken and represent New Jersey in the 2026 Winter Olympics. You might be wondering to yourself, what do either of those things have to do with each other? Nothing. Anyway. What were we just... What about Mike Tyson and Maynard James Keenan?
Apparently Mike Tyson is training for a comeback fight with Maynard James Keenan.
Like, he's training with Maynard James Keenan, or he's going to fight Maynard James Keenan?
No. He's going to fight Jake Paul.
Oh, he's training for that. Why is he training with... Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway,
Maynard is a jiu-jitsu black belt, so...
I forget that sometimes. Yeah. That's right. He is. He's a scary man. Yeah. So it's gonna be a dumb day today on the podcast. We got that. Apparently,
it's been a dumb day.
It's been a dumb day already. Yeah, we've tried to do this 3 times, and the internet's like, no. Other news that's going on right now. I know Disturbed just announced they're going on tour for the 20th anniversary of The Sickness.
Oh yeah.
Which, like, I didn't even...
Disturbed is fun live.
They are very fun live. They've announced their openers for that tour, which is kind of fun. So the first half of it is... It's 3 Days Grace, and I can't remember the other band. I think it's like Seven Dust or something like that.
So, bands that haven't been relevant in 15 years.
Hey,
basically.
3 Days Grace just got Adam Gontier back. So now they have 2 lead vocalists, which is kind of awkward, but I don't give a shit because Adam's back, so that's all that matters.
Okay.
And then the second half of the tour, they're being the openers are Daughtry and Nothing More, which I always forget that Chris Daughtry is like a singer-songwriter and just opens for like every metal band ever.
So 2 more bands that haven't been relevant in 15 years.
Yeah. Nothing More, I think, just released a new record like a year ago or something. I was like, just, but like, I think. I don't know anymore, man.
I mean, I remember all of those guys being like huge when I was in high school, but
yeah. And then just like nothing. Anyway, but Disturbed's going on tour. It's crazy that The Sickness is 20 years old already because it feels like it passed 20 years, but no, apparently not. They're going to be playing The Sickness in its entirety, which is going to be cool.
Yeah.
So go get your tickets. It's a fun album. It is. And then any other like glaring news that we got to talk about? Nothing crazy that's been going on that we know of.
Not really.
No one getting arrested.
Guitarist just quit. That's basically it.
Sylosis?
Yeah, Alex Bailey has apparently left Sylosis.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Weird. Well, there you go.
Apparently, he couldn't commit to the upcoming tour.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It happens. People have lives. Touring is rough.
Touring is rough. Touring doesn't pay the bills.
Not
you gotta
anymore,
survive somehow.
For anyone who doesn't know, the entire music industry is falling apart at the seams as we speak.
Just like Florida. Is that too soon?
Is it?
I don't know.
I feel like it isn't.
I mean, they just...
Anyway.
Yeah, so Airborne Sealife stuff, because we like doing things here about reacting. We're not going to react to new music today, because Brendan's not here, and I feel like it's more fun when Brendan is here. We're going to do something a little more fun. If you didn't know, Manuel and I are nerds, and we like nerding out about nerdy things in music. Especially ridiculous things. And also power metal. When are you going to see Iron Maiden? Was that this month?
No, it's next month.
Oh, next month. Okay. Anyway. So we were talking about this yesterday. I'm like, okay, what are we going to do today? Like, oh, we could like talk about new Kohi or like new this, and I was like, oh, okay, well, sure, whatever, right? And this morning, I get over here, I'm like getting ready to go, and Drumeo, the largest drum education resource in the world, who is from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Shout out Canada.
Sadly, fall into the Bear Wars.
Yeah. The Kodiaks, they did a number on Vancouver, didn't they? Oh well. At least we didn't lose Saskatchewan. Fuck, why didn't we lose Saskatchewan? Anyway, but Drumeo just released a new video, maybe about 2 hours ago at the time of recording this, with the Instagram drum phenom Riccardo Merlini, who, if you don't know, is like one of the fastest drummers I've ever seen and has like the wildest technique. Yeah, he's crazy. But they just did a series of educational videos with him, and they always like Brandon Taves, the one of the main guys at Drumeo, likes doing a thing where they'll have drummers try to learn a song they've never heard before and try to learn it as fast as possible, or just try to have a drummer learn a song as fast as possible. And the song they decided to do was "Through the Fire and Flames" by Dragonforce, which is infamous in its own right for just being ridiculous. Yeah, is that a good word to use for that song?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, so we're gonna look at that. We're gonna watch chunks of that, I guess, and just have fun. So please enjoy whatever the hell we're about to watch. Okay. And this is where I cut so that we can edit this out later. So Manuel can say all the things Manuel wants to say right now.
You know what band I really hate? Code Orange.
I never understood Code Orange.
Not good.
No, they're not. They're kind of ridiculous. I think they're like incredibly overrated, but
oh no, they're just bad. It's like, hello, did you want metalcore but with none of the charm?
It's yeah, because like it's not even good metalcore at that point, right? So, actually, you know what I could do? Just do that. Why is this? Oh, I know why. There we go. To reset a few things. Code Orange is one of those bands where I just sort of look at them and I'm like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like,
sorry, I was not paying attention. What?
I was gonna say Code Orange is one of those bands where like I don't. They're like whatever, right? So yeah. Anyway, okay, let's take a look at this because I'm very curious as to what the hell's about to happen, and we're gonna have fun, aren't we? Right, Manuel, we're gonna have fun.
We're gonna have fun.
We're gonna have fun. We don't have fun here. Fun? No. All right, let's do this.
Fireworks. Okay, I think I need to write down something here. This time it's too long.
This is 7.5 minutes.
Oh yeah, great.
On a cold winter morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death,
yeah.
The rain, we ride towards the fight.
Okay. Well, it's very. There's a lot of stuff. I gotta play that.
I want to know what you wrote down.
Oh, it's all Italian. No notes. It's basically ta 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 unta 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 ta ta ta. That's the way, man. The crash stops at the beginning and just write it down, but then it's way more useful to me to write down the storyboard of the song.
Can you even just
yeah. That's actually a really good point he made, like the storyboard of the song, because like I rarely ever remember the song like as a collection of notes, but I'll remember what it like the story of it, the musical story of it, and that's kind of all I need to know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're like, mhm, totally, and that actually works for writing a song as well. Like, um, having an idea of the shape you want that song to have is a lot more important than like what notes you fill it with specifically. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think in measures that often. Uh, like I'll be playing something in four, and I'll be thinking like, okay, here's a set of five notes, and then six, and then eight, and then whatever. It's like, mm, mm, mm. Yeah. And with something like this, it's just, the real trick is remembering where the breaks are. It's like one of the hardest Meshuggah songs to learn is not bleed. It's break those bones, because break those bones is the same thing for like 3 minutes, and then it changes in a strange place. And if you're not paying attention, you will get it wrong. Yeah. Yeah, all those fills are huge for the movement of the song. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, the purpose of most fills is like make some noise, right? Yeah. Sometimes I don't know if Joey knows what Joey's playing. Yeah. It doesn't matter. He's writing reminders for himself about how he's gonna think about how that song flows. It'll be different for everyone. And like all the yeah, all those stupid little mnemonic devices you learn in like middle school. That stuff's useful. Like don't. One of the most useful things is making something a reminder as offensive as possible because you will not forget it. Yeah.
It's way more useful to me to write down the storyboard of the song.
Can you even just translate, like, what are some of those lines saying?
Crash stop. Tumpa tumpa means. Then there's a fill, and then casa means kick drum. So stropha means verse. Tumpa again. That kind of stuff,
Like most people who come through, they'll do like a form chart, like 8-bar verse. But you're just kind of relying on something that will remind you of what's happening.
But it depends which song we're talking about. This song is it's not that difficult, it's just long.
Dude, I think this is probably one of the most difficult things we've ever given someone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I it's funny that he said it's not complicated because it's not a complicated song. It's just long and fast. Yeah. I remember when we made our friend Tanner play what's the long song off of the second to last Scar Symmetry album? Neo-Human, which is 10 minutes long and complicated, and he was drenched in sweat every time we'd play it. It was a damp song, that one. Most of them. Nail by mouth. Yeah, you did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love Dragonforce, and it's because there's nowhere else to get that thing. But it's chiptune metal. That's what it is. Anyway,
I gotta write this down. You know what? I will need I-hat here on the right, probably. Step by step, maybe. Not there yet. Oh, man. Yeah, from the beginning, I think the guitar solo is the easier one. One.
well, you heard it here first. Yusuf likes the crash. I mean, Orm would be good too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people do that intentionally. I do that intentionally when writing. It's just like, I'm gonna change nothing, but here's a different symbol. Sounds different, right? Mm-hmm. Have a China on every kit. It's the best symbol. I mean, at least, yeah. Make a hi-hat that's two Chinas just stacked on top of each other. You know? Like, does it matter? But then you have a hi-hat that's like that wide and like, yeah. Meinl, marketing opportunity. The all China drum kit. Give it to Yusuf. We'll make this happen. Yes, please.
Again? Yeah, from the top.
Yeah. Yeah. But also, I couldn't learn this in, 12 minutes?
Again? Yeah, sorry, yeah. Same. Takes longer than what I thought. Whoa. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's about what it takes to learn something like this. An hour, 2 hours. Probably on guitar, this would take way longer because the guitar parts are kind of funky, but yeah.
You're almost at the end.
Yeah, but yeah.
You want to take from those big hits?
Or maybe the
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do that all the time. I mean, yeah. I do that all the time, especially with like inflection stuff, because Mike doesn't really pay attention to that so much. Yeah. Also, you write a song, and you hire a drummer to play it, and you get someone who works like this guy, you will have the best time. It is a joy to work with people who work like this. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Also, like, someone shows up to your rehearsal and you got, like, one rehearsal for a gig. This is huge. And, like, if they... And even if they don't, like, if they it's not quite right, if they're taking notes, you're a little more confident that, like, yeah, they're going to come to the gig and they will know what's going on instead of forgetting the exact same things again. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's super long, and I cannot read it how long it is, so I gotta memorize the notes.
How are you feeling at this point? You worked through every section in order.
Yeah.
You feeling pretty good?
Yeah, that's just some details that I don't know if I can remember because they're so different and they change randomly. What's the average amount of time that somebody...
Well, no one's gonna do this song, so there is no
No, but
average.
in general, except for Mike Portnoy.
I'm a 56-year-old man here. I have my limitations.
I mean, usually the songs are way easier.
What did they make him learn? Oh, they made him learn a Tool song. That's right. Excellent.
So it's it's not really a comparison.
Okay.
I think most people would probably, if they were trying this, they wouldn't even be through the song yet. If they could even try to play it.
Want to do the final take and see what
Sure,
happens?
dude.
So I hope you're enjoying the video so far, and for any of you who are new to the Drumeo channel, we actually have an entire Drumeo platform with
To my fellow guitarists, learn not how to play the drums, but at least how the drums work. Because the number of times I have seen a guitarist write a piece of music where the drummer would have to have like 8 limbs to play it. Don't do that. 2 arms, 2 legs, learn how people hit the drums. You'll write much better music, trust me. I do this all the time. Yusuf gets scared sometimes. I'm now imagining like a pedal, like a hi-hat pedal, but instead of pulling down the central like pole in the hi-hat stand, well, it's that, but it's like a hinge. It's like a hinge, and it's got a stick on the end of it. So you push it and it just smacks the snare for you. That wouldn't be that hard to make. Yeah. I could do that with a rope and a hi-hat stand. That would not be that hard to make. We'll show up at the studio next time. Like, hey, Charlie, we have an idea. Yeah, he will. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Has it only been 2 years? It feels like a lot more. Oh, no. Yeah, four EPs, 3 more done, full length done. Anyway, remind me to tell you about the song that Mike and I started writing, or not that I told Mike to write. Yeah. Anyway, mm. Also, a drummer will not play for you a 30-second no blast beat and 240 beats per minute. That is not going to happen. Find a different drummer. Or find a different groove. Yeah. I know at least for some of the songs that their drummer is actually that good, or their former drummer was actually that good. Also, that's the other thing. Know who you're writing this for, and it's fine to write like virtuosic parts, but know that you're going to have to pay more for a drummer that can play that, and you might not get one very often. Yeah. Also, like, virtuosity, so much of that, yeah, it's technique, but it's also knowing the instruments so well that, like, you know the limits of what is possible, and if you don't, like, your drummer's going to change some stuff. It might sound even cooler than what you wrote, but just be aware your drummer will probably change some stuff if you write parts at that level.
All right, man, here it is from the top.
That's impressive. That's incredible. Like, yeah, an hour is about what it's going to take at minimum to learn a song, but still, incredible.
On a cold winter morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death's eternal rain, we ride towards the fight. When the darkness is falling down, in the times of trouble rise, the sound of evil laughter falls around the world tonight.
It's ridiculous, but it's a good time. I love, like I said, Dragonforce isn't the most cerebral band around, but nobody else does this. So when you got an itch that can only be scratched by Dragonforce, it can only be scratched by Dragonforce. Yeah. Yeah. I'd argue that it's closer to like video game music. It's chiptune. It's like a lot of the sounds that they make were inspired by old arcade cabinets. It's like when I think straight ahead power metal, I'm thinking more Blind Guardian or Camelot or whatever. Yeah. 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 That's another thing for writers. Not everything needs to be full speed, maximum volume all the time. Yeah. There's a reason why the drummer tends to be the most in-shape member of any band. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what would he? He's learning a song. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Which I would totally watch the Riccardo Merlini version of this song, but that's not the point. Yeah. I guess the lesson to be learned here is if you get hired to do a job, you do that job and not like the job you wish you were hired to do. Correct. Correct. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ridiculous. I know it sounds like we're contradicting ourselves that this song is easy, and it's not easy. It's simple. There's a difference. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, but still to learn anything above like an absolute beginner level in an hour and 20 minutes is nuts.
Almost.
You're not human.
There I am.
Dude, that was insane. Dude, I don't even know how you remember all that. That was 7.5 minutes.
It's tumpa tumpa, man. Taka taka dugu dugu taka taka dugu.
Yeah, there's like slight changes in like quarter note triplet fills and stuff.
I did my best.
Probably you and Portnoy have done the two hardest Drumeo challenges in the history of the channel.
Very proud. Mike Portnoy. Very proud. I hope you enjoyed this challenge. I enjoyed it pretty much. It was quite long, but I mean, I made it through. Big shout out to Mike Portnoy. They, got the same kind of troubles. This song is, by the way, it's amazing with a little different, slightly different kind of feels, triplets, stops in the middle of nowhere, whatever you don't expect it. So I tried to make some notes, and I made it through. I'm sweating, guys. I need to drink some water. Thank you, Brandon, for this one. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
We've also got to shout out Dave McIntosh, the drummer on the record, recording this back in 2005. Crazy drum part, and I think everyone knows this from Guitar Hero back in the day.
Yeah. I heard the song, by the way. I mean, back in the day, but I never studied that, so I knew what it was, but I wouldn't take that long otherwise.
I think I've seen a bunch of just clips on social media of people like jamming to the chorus or something, but I don't know if I've ever really seen people doing a cover of the full song.
First one here, guys.
You've earned your lunch.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Guys, big pleasure. Big shout out to Dave McIntosh, the new guy from Italy, Gian Zalone, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I feel like learning how to take notes and characterize parts of a song as a technique to remembering them is really useful. And I mean, heck, if it let him learn it in an hour and 20 minutes, it's extremely useful. Mm-hmm. Or an hour. Was it? From the Sam Ash in Hollywood. Yeah. Unless you're a Legion. That guy's good. I love that band. Mhm. Yep. Yeah, realistically, no one cares what fills you played. Also, yep. Yep. This has been the Airborne Sealife podcast. You can find us on the social medias at Airborne Sealife on YouTube, on Instagram. Yeah, if you like the idea, let us know in the comments. You can send us an email at was it airbornesealife@gmail.com. Yep. And we might do what? Huh. Yes, and also the other Italian drummer. Is he Spanish? I thought he was Italian. Huh. All right. Bye.